So as a company, our goal is to reduce the amount of plastic used in fast fashion, and we are doing this through an unconventional medium, which is the use of fish skins, a part of the fish that is often thrown away and found in landfills instead. So we will be talking about our goal, our inspiration in doing so, and how we plan on doing it.
So let's talk about the goal, our vision, or our fission for the future. So I'm going to first talk about the issue, which is fast fashion, which is what we're trying to solve. Fast fashion is basically a trend where clothing companies make low quality clothes at a very cheap price and produce them as fast as they can from the runway from the consumer, but also as a result, it goes very fast from the consumer to landfills. It creates generally these companies are also supported by very dangerous working conditions for the workers that actually create these, and overall they're bad for the environment because they create high amounts of greenhouse gases due to a lot of them being made out of synthetics, as well as the fact that they're not biodegradable. So just a few statistics. 1.2 billion tons of carbon dioxide are released every single year by the fast fashion industry. 79 billion cubic meters of water are produced annually by the fast fashion industry. And so I think this leads to our goal, which is providing a sustainable alternative to fast fashion, which will mitigate the impact that fast fashion incurs. And I think we want to talk about our goals and values. First of all, a realistic goal, which is to bring fish-based clothing into 5% of households within the span of 15 years. And our values are to fix the problems of fast fashion and reduce the mountains of plastic in landfills that are there because of fast fashion.
So our inspiration. So originally these fish-based leathers were pioneered by Alaskan natives to create parkas and coats. And then recently Lucy Hughes, a 23 years old university student, who developed this material called marina text, which is also made out of fish, using fish, organic fish waste, and it's a plastic waste. And it usually decomposes within a short period of time, which is the marine text, which decomposes in 4 to 6 weeks, and it takes little energy required to produce it. And the advantages and disadvantages. So pros, as we talked about, it is organic and easy to compost, and it's easy to find it because since all families we can recycle it from families, local areas, etc. And some cons are just it is a very new technology. It may be shocking for some people to hear when they first hear about it. And then there are stigmas around using fish in clothing and unconventional.
Okay, this is the third part. We will introduce how we're gonna promote our products. As you can see, we will serve our products to customers that including people within the GTA and the general public, as well as people who are environmentally conscious.
So now going to operating costs. So our fish skins are, we're looking at to outsource our fishing waste by collaborating with various sustainable fishing companies. We're also looking to purchase from wholesalers and retailers. And the cost of fish skin is actually rather cheap. It's only around $12. And then our other costs are operations. So the cost of inventory, warehouse storage, and running a website. So it's sort of the essential of running our company. Next slide. So this is sort of a product sample of what we're offering. As a fashion company, we want to create samples that are that have variety and are appealing. So number one is the Water J, which is essentially our flagship product. It's waterproof and is made out of fish skin. The second one is the Letter J, and then the T-Fish. Next slide. So essentially we're trying to aim is at the circular economy, and what this does is to essentially recycle the products well and not have the product go to land waste. So starting with our fish and then going to our product. And our product is to essentially target everyone that is social conscious, and then delivering and recycling. And this is the part where we engage in the customer perspective. So to have that recycling and composting fish-trash clothing that promotes the incentives to buy that.
All right, that's it from this group. We're going to have the questions from the judges and the...
Specify what technologies and what you would do. Okay, so right now what they're using is So right now the person who created the initial fish fabric was someone who created plastic bags out of fish fabric, which is similar to LVP. I think if we're able to compress this as well as I think if we're able to compress this as well as add more, for example, algae, we're able to increase density to create basically a replica of HDP, which can be used for clothing but not the plastic bags that the person with the invention was initially addressing.
Okay, that's all from this group, so round of applause, please.